All right, so talking about, LSU's next head football coach. And there's going to be one name, by the way, which we'll get to in detail a little bit later on. James Franklin is off the board. He has agreed to become the Virginia Tech head coach.
Let's go Virginia Tech.
So thank you, Hokies.
Nice, good hire.
Because, my, oh my. I have nothing against James Franklin. He obviously can coach football. But it just felt like that was going to be the worst possible thing you could do if he was the LSU football head coach for everybody involved. So, Virginia Tech, congratulations. Hopefully, for your sake, you can get back to the early 2000s when you were winning 10, 11 games every single year, and you were a part of the conversation. Lane Stadium's awesome. You got your guy. Good luck.
Doesn't it just feel right?
It does.
That marriage feels really good. It feels really comfortable. Feels warm and cozy. James Franklin can bring some of those traditions over there to Virginia Tech. They can have a maroon out, and the team can wear orange. That'll be fun to watch. That Metallica playing. Isn't that Metallica?
Yeah, Enter Sandman.
Oh, that's good. That is good scenes.
Oh, it's incredible.
What was there? They played it earlier this season, right? I had saw that one clip of it. The team was like 0-4 or whatever, and the place was still electric. Amazing.
You win 9 games if you're James Franklin, Virginia Tech. I mean, dude, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. That's your bucket list, right? One of your bucket lists?
Yeah, I want to go to a night game at Lane Stadium when they're good. Like if that place is.
It really doesn't matter if they're good or bad to the atmosphere portion of it. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, that's what I think the Swamp's going to be called, Lane Stadium.
Oh, they're gonna have 2.
Yeah, they're gonna have 2 now.
Like that.
It's part of the contract.
All right, let's get to Let's get back to the Lane Kiffin situation.
I already got back to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care about the Florida. If he goes to Florida, I don't really care about that. That's the Gators coach. You were asking the question about like why. Mm-hmm. Why would he do this? Why would he do that? Because of where he's currently at. Yep. Jordan and Tay, I'll open it up to y'all first. Matt asked the question, why would Lane Kiffin entertain leaving Ole Miss? To that point, what would you say?
2 things. One, I think Lane Kiffin is capped at Ole Miss. I think that he's done about as much as you can.
Capped in what way? In wins and losses, or in the like resources?
Success. In success. Also,
we don't know what they're going to do this year, though.
Do you think they're going to win it all?
They've lost 1 game to a top 5 team.
I mean, I don't think they're going to win it all.
There's no true juggernaut this year. We don't know. I mean, we think Ole Miss probably, but we don't really know.
Also, more money.
You know, no juggernaut in the country?
I mean, Ohio State, I got it. But, we were talking about yesterday, they still haven't, shown us anything against, they played Texas. Who else they played?
No, I mean, the eye test says yes. But I understand your question. And it was not rhetorical.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do think that, in this day and age, people in the chat are talking, and, I get, everything everybody's saying is correct. There's probably a cap because, the best defensive players in the world, the recruiting, they're always going to go to your Floridas and your Georgias and your Ohio States. And I get that. We're just in a little bit different world. I believe that there's going to be a non-blue blood national championship winner in the next couple of years. I don't know who it's going to be.
I like that.
Texas Tech's coming. Yeah. Ole Miss is coming. All of these teams, this is a different world we live in. And, yeah, you might not get the 5-star guys out of high school, but you're sure as hell going to get them, transfer them in the portal. I mean, it's just a different world. You got to take all that into consideration. I do believe a non-blue blood is going to win a national championship in the next couple of years. I don't know. I don't know if it's this year. I don't know if it's in 2 years, 3 years.
Well, my take will have to be that I truly believe that Lane Kiffin sees himself as a main character. He sees himself as one of those guys that's going to be remembered in history. So that's why I can feel like he wants to leave Ole Miss in a sense because, I'm Lane Kiffin. I can be the head coach of LSU and bring him to glory. I can be the head coach of Florida and be in the history books as one of the greats because he always said that he looked up to Steve Spurrier. So I feel like he wants to be one of those guys that's on that pedestal when it's all said and done.
But to counter argument to that is you're not making history by doing that. 3 other coaches have done that.
You can
in the last 20 years.
But if you win at certain spots, you get remembered. I don't think I think like how Taylor said, deep down he knows he's not going to get it done at Ole Miss. So that's why he's even entertaining this aspect.
If he thinks he's the main character, he thinks he can get it done.
Just take the fandom out of it. when you look at LSU, everybody always says, "Oh, well, there's really no competition in the state," and you can say, "Oh, well, Ole Miss and Mississippi State, sure," but you're also landlocked between elite programs. You got LSU on one side of you, you got Alabama and Auburn on the other side of you,
Tennessee.
and like it or not, you're a traditional SEC doormat. You're not anymore, but you still have catching up to do. Like when you're at LSU, you have everything you need right there next to you.
Yeah, I would push back and say LSU's a top 3 job in America.
I agree with that.
I think when you look at, playing a home game in both venues, I think that's completely different.
Yeah.
I think the buy-in from everyone in the state is completely different because you still share that state with Mississippi State. I think you're having to squeeze every ounce of everything you possibly can to get to where you're at right now. And he's thinking probably, wait, what if I just did that at LSU? What would we look like then? Would we potentially be where Ohio State is, where consistently every single year you're in the top 5 and you're playing for championships?
Man, I get that, and I agree.
I think
LSU's the top job. I think it's the a bare minimum a top 3 job. Okay, I get it, but I'm asking the question: why would he leave? Like from a competitor standpoint, he is in the middle of a season where they have a chance to win a national championship, and that man's going to just leave him. Why would we want that? Would we want a coach that just leaves a team on a national championship run? Get out of here.
That's like a mic drop right there.
You're just going to leave those kids that you've been coaching.
I'm with you.
Recruiting.
I
I don't
understand
think
that
he
portion
wants
of
to.
it.
Ole Miss is the one that's apparently giving him this ultimatum of you got to decide by next week.
Like I just said, that has kept coaches in place.
Yeah.
And throughout the show, and I'll go back and I'll give you 3 examples of guys that would have probably left to take a bigger job, but they stayed because they wanted to coach a conference championship, a big bowl game, a playoff, like whatever it is. Like there's plenty of examples of doing that. I think John Summerall would have left Tulane probably a year ago. I think he would have.
Yeah, and
they were playing for a conference championship, and he's like, wait a minute, no, hold up. I'm coaching this team. Like, we got to this point, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But it's still a different ball game to me. Like, you're losing – you're giving up one conference championship to go do something bigger in college football. Like, you're fighting for the exact – at Ole Miss, you're fighting for the exact same thing, and you have a chance to get the exact same thing that your goal would be at LSU.
This is the first time, though, that they would ever get to a point like this. And so, like, you have to ask yourself, how many times could we get back to this point? Mm-hmm. And I don't think he would be trying to leave his team. I think he would, given the option, he would coach his team. But now Ole Miss is putting the deadline on it. I think it's more Ole Miss is telling him more than he's like, I'm not coaching you. They're saying, no, if you leave, you're not coaching.
Yeah. If you were in that situation and said, you either sign this or you're not coaching this team, I'd be like, all right, tell me where to sign.
I get your point, though, because it's like starting a relationship with a girl that was cheating on her previous boyfend
Right.
and then not expecting her to cheat when y'all are together. So I get what you're saying. So why would you want that to be your head coach and he's leaving his team when they need him the most in a season where they don't have one loss? So, I mean, I see both sides of the coin, though.
Yep. Maybe he's not signing because he's going to take the New York Giants job.
That would be the biggest plot twist of all time. I lie to you
Go
not.
Coach Jackson Dart again?
You're like that's pure Lane Kiffin, though. Threw
And then
everybody
you
off
just got-
the
He's already been in the NFL.
Instead of the he was our rookie year. He was the Raiders head coach.
He was the head coach when they drafted Jamarcus.
Yeah. And instead of like
Legend.
making an announcement, it's just Cam Scatterboot just going into the camera.
You think I was going to LSU?
Hey,
Facts.
Miami job could open up. Lane always said he loved his time in Florida Atlantic over in Boca Raton.
He
I mean,
does.
Tua?
Sounds like the fish.
Tua link up?
Oh, I was about to say he does. He loves to
like-
offshore fish.
Uh-huh.
It's another plus for LSU.
Yeah, I'm about to say we kind of.
You can't do much offshore
Florida,
fishing in
It's
Oxford.
a different offshore fishing, but still same
True.
same water.
There's fish and water
It's in the Gulf.
of America.
Yep.
Anyway, good fun, good friendly banter here.
Get the juices flowing, man.
I think we've all come to the conclusion that I'm right.
Time will tell.
I'm going to disagree with y'all saying Les would have gone to Michigan if it wasn't for Herb Street announcing that. I'm going to disagree with that. From multiple people I've talked to over the last 20 20 years of hearing how all that played out. I'll just say I disagree. If Herbie wouldn't have broken that he would have left. We'll put it there.
I don't know. A lot of questions in the chat. Like, y'all are forgetting something major. Ole Miss is a stepping stone job. LSU isn't. Who would he leave us high and dry for? I mean, that's just, you're just assuming you're the prettiest girl at the dance, I guess. We think so. But, what if, I don't know, what if Ryan Day left? Ohio State. I don't know. There's a lot of hypotheticals.
And Marcus Freeman would be the next.
I'm just saying,
coach.
I get it. They traditionally, Ole Miss is a stepping stone. I got it. Just saying, are they? Are they?
In this day and age,
The question can be asked. If they're willing to pay and give you all the resources.
But what would be crazy? What
be wild though?
What is Plan B if you don't get Lane Kiffin? What's Plan B now?
Assuming that it's Plan A.
Yeah.
Assuming he's Plan A.
It just feels like it's all the hullabaloo going on, but so
because
Plan
of flight
B,
trackers.
You got my guy in the bushes recording it at the. Why to say it's
in
serious.
the trees?
Yeah. How many people had to just sit there at the airport, the hangar last night for a good 6 to 8 hours?
They're like hanging upside down from the tree branches.
Literally
looking.
Got a sniper on the roof, so it's
I think someone told me yesterday that one of the flight tracker websites crashed. Too many people tracking flights.
Oh yeah,
that's a choice.
Think about the people that
make.
actually need to track flights too. They can't.
And people caring about that is also a choice that people have made.
It's a lot of free time out there.
Golly,
it's a lot of free time.
It's wild. What a wild world. Let those people fly around. Heard Saban was on a flight yesterday.
Saban?
Yep. Delta.
Oh man.
I don't know where it's going. Just a connection.
It's going somewhere.
Going somewhere.
Either way, if they go all in for any candidate, there's a list. There's all these coaching searches. Like Virginia Tech, their all in was James Franklin. And if it didn't work out, they would have been a 2, a 3, a 4.
Yeah.
What was always the word when we hired Les? It was Bobby Petrino. He was the guy. They were going hard after Bobby Petrino, and that was going to be the guy. Thank God that did not work out. But Les wasn't the first guy.
I don't remember that.
You were on the team and everything.
Mm-hmm. I didn't keep me up to date on coaching.
Well, was it you didn't have? You didn't have.
Let me look at the list.
You didn't have the social media, obviously, but no, Bobby Petrino was I even thought he was going to be the guy because for me it was important because he doesn't really at that time he didn't run a fullback, and I'm like, might need a coach who runs one of those if I'm going to play here in this sophomore season. So you got to have a list. You got to have, hey, this is our guy. We're going to full court press, and if it doesn't work out, we've got to feel good about 2, 3, or 4 on this list. So everybody's got that.
Yep. I will just say that Lane Kiffin has been, since all this dumb flight tracking stuff and taking pictures of private jets and speculating over who's in it and who's not in it and taking Bigfoot type videos of it from a mile away. Lane Kiffin has tweeted some pretty aggressive pro Ole Miss tweets since then with lots of blue and red hearts emojis. Just want you to realize that.